welcome back to the couch. Still playing Majora's Mask, as you can see. Alright, dog wanted to go for a swim, that's cool. Last time we were told to go see the Great Fairy up here in the north, but first, since there's some things that are coming back to me from playing this game years ago, we're going to kind of cheat just a little bit to kind of skip some of the dialogue, because I hate listening to a lot of the dialogue most of the time. There's a little, looks like a little fairy there, looks like me. Yes, okay, so in this one, the fairies have been broken apart. That's kind of cool, you can skip across the letters with the Tingle scrub. A little counter to let you know how many jumps you have left. You gotta bear in mind of that, because I can't count how many times I've died from that. So let's head back. We're going to go to the north part of Clocktown here, go see the Great Fairy. Now you gotta remember to watch out when you're the Deku Script for the dog, because he attacks you for some reason. Thinks you taste good. I'm not entirely sure. He's just a douche. Apparently kid can't pop a bubble with his little blowgun, which makes no sense. Who's this guy? Oh, that's the mailman. We gotta remember him later. This guy. This guy is Tingle. He's a comedic tragedy in the sense that he looks like he's 35 and dressed as a fairy. Yeah, 35. Father clearly disappointed him for no reason. Of course you are, Tingle. Of course you are. Ah, yes, he is the guy who's going to end up giving you maps for pretty much every area you go to. Most of the time you'll find him floating in the sky as a red balloon. You have to shoot him down, depending on what you are at the time. We'll get the one for Clocktown for now, so we can see everything that we're doing. Oh, and I forgot he has magic words and glitter. Of course he does. Okay, moving on. I see the Great Fairy here. Yes, I already know, Tattle, thank you. And awkward boner. They don't look as creepy as they did in Ocarina of Time, thank God. Oh good, we finally get some magic. I think the little scrub has his own little special ability that he can do. I think it's something to do with bubbles. Victory yell and lights up the sky, or he's about to perform a Bieber concert. I'm not entirely sure. Oh, yep, bubbles. There we go. You can use this pretty much. It stuns people. Works on fairly weak enemies. You don't make a whole lot of use of it, to be honest. Oh, and I guess we're heading to the observatory. That's kind of our next destination there. And gone. Alright, let's try this bubble hitting thing here real quick. Oh, yep. There we go. I think you can also use that while you're locked onto an enemy. It makes so you can still kind of move around. The downside to the Deku Script is you can't block while you're Z-targeting. It literally just keeps you in place. Like, you can't do jack. Okay, so to get to the observatory first, we gotta deal with this kid. Gotta pop his little balloon here. Which I don't know why his little shots can't pop it, but a freaking bubble can. apparently the little kid's impressed with the Deku Scrub. That's fantastic. Oh, great. So now we have to do some quest for this guy. Fantastic. Well, let's do it. Oh, fantastic. A hide-and-seek game. So let's go ahead and start finding the kids here. For some reason the scrubs still run away from you as a Deku Scrub. We'll end up using the spin a lot to catch these guys. They're not too bad. Some of them kind of are annoying. I think there's one that has a chicken that he runs away with. Gotta love that. Okay, I believe there's another kid across town. He's on the west side. Ooh, and while we're over there, I'll also show you something else you'll need. It's actually very critical for your rupees, actually. You're going to need to visit this guy literally every time you have a chunk of money. This is where pretty much all your shops are. I think there's the mail post office guys here. So we can visit the guy I was talking about right now. He's like a bank, essentially what happens. I don't want to give out too much spoilers yet as to why you need to use this guy every time. So yeah, there we go. You get to deposit, you get to pick how much you drop off to him. So we're just going to give him all my money right now, because as a scrub I can't buy a thing. And apparently that's a lot of money to this guy. Yep, Adventures of Strudel. We're still with Strudel here. And it's a magic ink apparently only he can see. Okay, okay. So now he knows where, now we know where all our money is. Now, this is the regular rupee shop here. That's a bomb shop, I think? No, that's the bomb shop. The other one's a weird curio shop kind of a thing. Okay, here's our final kid. Let's catch him and be done. So we can get that taken care of, and it's going to warp us back to our rough trick named Jim here. So we will be coming back for that notebook. We are going to need it, especially if I do end up trying to do this game as a 100% completion. Thank you, Rafa. Yeah, I'll try. And they don't want no scrubs. I think the kid they're talking about is that Skull Kid guy who's jacked up our face and everything right now. Alright, let's see what the code is here. 14235. That's easy enough. Okay, let's move on to the observatory and we'll get the code. We can just kind of jam over there real fast. Almost forgot the code there for a second, even though I just did it. There we go. It's a very lazy kid here. Alright, a little dungeon, or nope, yep, more sewers. Again, grateful for my new news. Do a little water hopping here. Uh-oh. Almost died. There we go. See if the bubble works on him. No. Nope. Probably had to hit him in the back as usual. Yeah, suck bubble. Damn spiders. Where are all these Skull Kid balloons coming from? Oh, we're already to the nighttime. Gotta remember to pay attention to that clock down there at the bottom. Though there will be ways to deal with time as we get a little deeper in here, but I'll get into that a little later. Tattle, you're gonna be like Navi and want to tell me every 3 seconds you found something. I don't care. I just don't. flash of magic here. Mr. Scarecrow Man. Oh, okay, so with the Scarecrows you can forward time to dawn or dusk. It's very handy here in just a little bit, but we don't need it right now. Some of you may I think some of you may recognize what song he's referring to right now, but we'll get into that a little later. So we'll see the old man up here at the top of the observatory. Through this, we'll get an item we need to help us get into the clock tower here in just a little bit. Again, the Skull Kid apparently visited the old man as well. This guy's just bad news. Yeah, sure, let's see what we got outside there. Look at the clock tower. Oh, there's something up there. Oh, yep, there we go. Up, Skull Kid. What do we got here? Oh, what a giant freakish moon. Fantastic. Who? Oh, he's crying. Sad, sad moon. Oh, douchebag's mooning us. That's fantastic. What a dick. Yeah, see, we'll end up getting into that place where the Skull Kid just was here in just a little bit. Let's grab ourselves this little moon tier here. Alright, so now I'll show you what you need to do with that thing. Okay. Remember when you're out here in the front area as the Deku Scrub, you gotta watch out for the dog. Okay, there's this guy. We need to give him the moon tier. He's going to actually help us out here in just a second. That dog is like right behind me. He's going to literally bite me in the butt. Oh, he wants to buy a nice gift for his wife. That's nice. That's what the moon tier is for. She's going to love it. We get his house, pretty much, is literally what we're getting. Okay, so we can obviously equip the little nuts, we might as well. We don't have any masks yet. We still have our cool little sword and our shield, but obviously we can't use those just yet. Dorky little link head. And the way they do the trading in this one is so much easier. Instead of like dumping the items in front of people on the off chance it doesn't work and you have to go catch it all over again. This one they just make you go into your menu. It's fantastic. I love it. Alright, so that is deed to this place here. That dog is literally just eyeing the back of my head. No, Mr. Doggy, I'm not that delicious. Go away. Oh, the dude can carry some stuff. And take the longest exit scene ever. Yep, there he is. The dog just kind of dives into your brain. Stay the hell away. You'll notice with the yellow flowers, you actually go a lot higher and a lot faster. So when you find these, they're awesome, but they're in specific places for a reason. So there we've got our first piece of heart now. This is the door we'll end up going into on the final day. Exactly at midnight. We gotta wait, literally wait until then. Alright, well it looks like I'm gonna wrap up the end of the second episode. So next time on the couch, alright, we'll come back.